Hello everybody, my name is Jennifer and this is my story. Where I was a year ago was far from where I am now, and a lot of that has to do with Dorothy-Inez. And I met her over a year before I actually hired her because I didn't think I had the money, I didn't think I had the confidence, and to be honest with you, I knew the power that was within her, and I didn't even know if I was ready, to be honest with you, because I could tell by watching her and following her for over a year that she meant business, and I don't know if I was ready for that. So about a year ago, I did get ready, and I knew I was ready to start walking in my destiny, but I didn't have the confidence to do that. So I took a 5-week Facebook Live video challenge, which in that process, Dorothy-Inez showed me that you didn't have to have everything together. You don't have to be perfect. It's really not about you. It's about what you have inside of you to give to the world. Your God calling, the Spirit of God within you, and what He has called and equipped you already to do. What you have to do on this earth, you already have all the tools, all the confidence, and all the power within you to do it. And I physically did not think I had the money, did not think I had the capability to do the things that I was called to do in 2018, which I ended up doing with her help. After that, in March, I knew that I wanted to start a single moms group, and I wanted to empower, inspire, and encourage single moms. But I didn't think I had the courage to do that. I didn't know how to actually step out and do that. And after I took the 5-week challenge, I did have the confidence to do that. I didn't have to be perfect. I didn't have to have a lot of training. But I could use what God had already given me with the experience that I already had within me, and just take that and just start stepping out. And what I learned was, when you step out, God shows up, and you don't have to worry about yourself or how it's going to turn out, because His presence is there, His power is there, and His power in you and through you is there. So I launched a business in 2018 after I started a single moms group and a single women's group. And again, I wouldn't have stepped out in that business had I not gained the confidence that I already had. And I didn't really launch it fully, and I knew I needed to. So after a period of unemployment, I was looking for employment. I knew there was an opportunity there that I may not get again, to really dig deep within myself, to launch my business correctly. And so I hired her, and like I said, I didn't think I had the confidence, the experience, the money, the training to do what I needed to do. But I quickly learned through the tools that she taught me and gave me, that if I could use my faith to step out in God, trust God for the money, He already had all the money that I needed to do what I needed to do. And if I could speak that word forth, that He provides all that I need according to His riches and glory, if I could actually use the faith that I say that I have, that money would come, and it would manifest, and He would provide, and He did. One of the things that I learned very quickly, she gave me a goal within the first month, because like I said, I didn't have that money physically that I thought I had to coach and hire her, and I was going to back out. And then she had a pep talk with me and encouraged me that she gave me a lot of tools, actually, that I had never used before. And I quadrupled the money that I had set for a goal for a month. I did that in a week. And that was amazing and powerful. And I quickly learned that that's right. My God is exactly who he says he is. And he's going to back me up when I step out in faith and use these tools that God has given before me. And I knew we were connected spiritually, and I knew she was part of my destiny, because we never make it there alone. And there's certain people that God puts in your life, and you might be afraid to step out, but I can guarantee you, when you step out to get to the other side, he'll meet you on the other side. And the other thing, that there's a couple other tools that she did teach me that, again, you don't really know till you start coaching with her, but she taught me how to breathe, how the relaxation, the visualization that that I actually later started doing vision board classes with my girls in my singles group. And I can't tell you the amazing results that brought with it, because we were able to use that breathing technique to relax, get into the presence of God, and begin the visualization and the goals that God had for each of us in our lives after the breathing technique. And the other thing that I actually applied and again, the breathing I applied in my life daily and with my girls. The other thing that I learned was, she asks very powerful questions. There's a litmus test that I learned. Some of us have triggers, and you might have, something, we all have emotional triggers, emotional landmines, if I can say that. How do you deal with that on a daily basis? How do you actually get through that? Sure, you start a business, you start a group, but you're human, and you have these triggers that send you back into emotional states that keep you feeling trapped. So how do you actually get through that? That's what I needed, and that's what I learned. She taught me how to ask powerful questions. What is making you feel like this? Is this the truth about you? What is seeking to emerge from this particular situation? Instead of these things are happening to you, no, these things are happening for you. And what is the lesson that you're supposed to learn from these occurrences or triggers in your own mind, and your own emotions? What is supposed to come from this? So I did a lot of hard work, to be honest with you. And I use that in my friendships. I shared it with my friends. I shared it with the women I was coaching. I shared it actually with my son in my personal life. And he actually had a breakthrough. So these tools, that you learn while coaching with Dorothy-Inez are absolutely amazing, that you're able to apply to your everyday life. So it was more than a business coach, more than a motivational coach. Really, truly amazing tools that you learn along the way that you can apply to your daily life, your business, and anything else God has for you. So I started the group. I started owning my confidence. I started owning my faith, who I was in God, and it gave me the confidence to step out in faith in everything that I did last year. And I'm honestly, if I look at myself, if you met me today, you would not believe the person that I was 1 year ago, and the growth that the Spirit of God has led me through, and including Dorothy-Inez. She was a big part of that. I started a women's group. I started a new job, and I went through a very rocky situation where I needed that confidence. I needed that confidence that couldn't just be mustered by thinking it through. by maybe even speaking it through. I needed that extra coach to really get me to a place that I was going to succeed in my goals and get through that situation victoriously and with monumental faith. When you step out in monumental faith, you begin to achieve monumental goals and things in your life and achievements. She has an amazing gift to bring out what's inside of you, the amazing that's inside of you. Your confidence. Her confidence in me brought out so much that I knew was there, but was so buried, and I didn't know the first thing to do to bring that out. And she did bring that out in me. I walked away with powerful tools. I learned how to ask powerful questions. I learned how to think outside the box and to use whatever I already had inside of me and the tools and the money that I already had with me that God would multiply and provide for me. Everything that you need to begin your journey, you already have inside of you. You just need to step out and let God show up and show out. So I encourage you, if you want to walk in supernatural strength and amazing confidence that you already know you have inside of you, but you just need that person to come alongside you and bring it out of you. That is the gift that Dorothy-Inez brings. That is the powerful tool that you need. And I truly believe that if any of this resonates with you, you are meant to work with her, because that is another thing that I learned from her. You don't have to worry about the results. You just be you. Step out in confidence and faith and let God bring you who you're supposed to work with, who you're supposed to be partnered with in life. And I had the privilege and I have the privilege of not only working with Dorothy-Inez, but having a sisterhood, a real friendship and a real sisterhood that I've never had. And I'm honored that she would continue to pour out herself, because she does care about her clients in a way that's so personal and that's so deep and that's so passionate, that no one's perfect, but the passion that she brings will bring out the best in you. Good luck on your journey. I invite you to say yes to you and invest in yourself and invest in your destiny and what God has called you to do. God bless you.